guys. Welcome, welcome. I've missed you guys. Today I'm going to be painting a fall door hanger. I don't know if you guys are ready for that, but I kind of am. Say hello as you come in, please, so I can know who's on here. I know it's been a little while since I've been here painting with you guys, so hello, hello. Hello, guys. Hey, Marie. I've been good. I've been doing good. Finally getting on here to paint with you guys. I've missed y'all. I took a little break just for my own mental health. But I'm back. Hello, Rosalie. How are you? I'm glad you guys are here. I'm kind of painting this a little bit messy because this is the background. But I'm kind of going over my lines a little bit, so hopefully I can still see them later. But I wanted to go ahead and paint my background first. This blue, just because it'll be a lot easier. And it's still kind of light enough for me to see through it, so. This light blue goes on kind of blotchy. So in order to kind of avoid that. Hi, Michelle, how are you? Hello, Julie. From the CFA drive-through line. Hello, Carla. Doing well, been busy with CPR classes and miss painting, so I'm glad to get to catch you live. Yay! I know, I've been so busy with teacher door hangers lately that I haven't really been painting anything else other than that, and I'm kind of tired of it a little bit. So I kind of wanted to come on here and paint something else. So this is a beautiful fall door hanger that I'm painting, and I'm kind of excited to paint it just because I've had it cut there for a couple of weeks, and I've just I've looked at it, but you know, it's just one of those things that you just kind of have other things to do, so you kind of put it to the side. But I was ready to paint it, so. Oh, car issues. Oh no, Michelle, I'm sorry. Yes, Carla, long time no see. I know I missed you guys last week. I've been going through a lot lately, and I just kind of needed a break. So, but I'm here. I'm here. I'm okay. Hopefully all of you are doing good. Michelle, I'm sorry about your car issues. Oh, I miss you too, sis. I was getting ready the other day to actually pull out all my pumpkins and everything because, you know, it's already August, you know, and I kind of wanted a little bit of like a cheer me up, you know, and decorating my house always, you know, cheers me up. But I didn't. I didn't because it's only August and it's still summer. So I'm kind of like ahead of the game a little bit, and I didn't want to do that. Like, I want to take this year and I kind of want to just like go through all the seasons and enjoy all the seasons. And hello, Medium. And yes, I mean, so I didn't take my pumpkins out yet. So, but I have been tempted. I was telling my husband the other day, oh my goodness, it's already August. It's almost time to pull out the Christmas tree. And he was like, whoa, 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 wait a minute. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care what I do, with the house. He always just lets me do whatever I want, as far as like decorating and stuff. But yeah, we do need to kind of slow down. This year's gone by really fast. So many things have happened this year already, but like it seems like it's just gone by like super, super fast. And in a way, it's good, because I kind of want this time period, like pandemic and all that to like go away. But then in a way, like I kind of like it. Like I like the being home and just kind of not doing, like kind of laying low. So I don't know. I'm trying to embrace it as much as I can. This year's gone by super, super fast. Hopefully it's been a good one for all of you guys. It's been pretty good for me. I mean, there's been issues, but it's life. It's life. So we're just going to roll with it. But I'm ready to, just paint and all the good stuff. Like I painted a Christmas one not long ago. Like I've been trying to like do other seasons besides summer. Summer is really difficult because summer, it's pretty much, people don't decorate for summer. They decorate more for like patriotic stuff like that, and um it's just kind of like a transitional period to till you get to fall, and then they start going all out and either decorating for fall or Christmas, getting ready for the Christmas season. And so I was trying to kind of, I don't know, I wanted to do like transitional pieces, but I got really busy with the school, with the back to school stuff, which that's always important. But these teachers are all going back to their classrooms and decorating their classrooms, and they were super, super excited about it, about just going back to school regular and things like that. So, they're decorating their classrooms. I don't blame them, but I just got really, really busy with that. So I didn't get to make a lot of the transitional pieces that I wanted to. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm mixing in a couple of these blues because I want a little bit of a variation. So this is a like a wagon wheel. So in the background you're gonna see sort of like a sky view. So there's gonna be different like variations of the blues and stuff. That's kind of why I wanted to paint this blue first, so that I could get like a little bit of a mixture of colors in there, and kind of like a variation, not all one color. So has everybody's kids? Hi, Bud and Javi. How are you? How has everybody gone back to school yet, or not? Not really. I know there's a few that started this week. Um, uh, A few of my nephews started this week, but then there's a couple that haven't started yet of my nieces and nephews. So, and then there was some that started the week before. So I know everybody's kind of in that period right now where it's almost there or it's already started or something. But I feel like school started super, super early this year. Tomorrow, Michelle? And you're having car problems. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. Well, hopefully your day goes by much better tomorrow. And hopefully your car gets fixed soon. There's nothing worse than having car problems. Like, you know, it's crazy, but it kind of ruins your whole day, your whole week, I guess. It started last week, but we're in a modified year round school. Okay, cool. I know a lot of schools are trying to do that, like the year round school. I don't know if I like that, but I mean, I guess it's okay because you take more breaks like in between. I think as a kid, I was used to getting like long summers and things like that. So I don't know that I would like to go like round, year round. Do your kids like it, Marie? Your kids like this the year round sort of, or they don't know any different? About that, my phone is ringing, and I hope it didn't knock me out of here. My baby is grown, but now she teaches. Oh, that's okay. I have my dad is a teacher. They started school last week, so I understand the whole concept of teaching. Well, not maybe not the whole thing, but it's a hard job. Such a hard job. I give props to all those teachers because dealing with a lot of kids, I don't know if I could do it. We homeschool, so our schedule is a bit different. We pretty much follow the public school schedule, but take vacation holiday when it's best for our family. Oh, cool. That's awesome. Now, homeschooling, I don't know that I could do that either. But that's cool that you do that. I don't know that I would have the patience to, you know, to sit with the kids. And I mean, even though a lot of the kids can do their own work and stuff, like I'm sure it's still sort of difficult for the parents. There's a little bit of bloom between these leaves. I'm trying not to go into the leaves too much, not to be too messy, but it's gonna happen. And there's a little bit of brown spots in between there too, so it'll be all right. So I know there's a lot of you that your favorite season is fall. My favorite season's always spring because of flowers and things like that, you know, but I do like the fall, especially like in painting and stuff, you know, it's just so many different like cuz you know, you don't just paint like for fall, you paint like um I don't know, like Halloween, you paint like different scenarios, you know, it's not just all like pumpkins and, you know, stuff like that. Like there's so many different variations of fall, and you can do like farmhouse, you can do like, you know, more of the funky, you know, Halloween colors, like so it's like so many different um variations, I guess, of fall stuff that I can do. So I do like the fall, like painting and stuff, as well as Christmas too. So I don't know. Oh, I forgot to pick that part. If any of you had any birthdays lately? I had a lot of family members with birthdays. Well, starting July, it was like birthday, 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 and then um, yesterday my brother-in-law, it was his birthday, and then today my little niece's birthday. So we're just everybody's got a birthday coming up, which is cool. I always like to celebrate. We went to a cousin's birthday party this Saturday as well. One of my husband's cousins. That was pretty fun. trying to see where these lines are. It's a little difficult to see, but I'm going to kind of make them up as I go too. Try to be a little bit even. That's going to be difficult, but it's okay. We'll figure it out. That's the only time that I actually do miss not having a laser, you know, so I can't etch my door hangers. When I'm painting over something and then I'm like, oh, where's my lines at? Other than that, I don't ever, you know, say, oh my God, I need a laser. But it'd be nice to have one, I guess. I just don't know that I would want to learn a whole new machine and how to operate and how to do everything. Not impossible, but that's just another thing to add to my list. So for now, I'm okay. But it does make it nice, you know, when you get like an etched piece already where you don't have to guess guess where your lines are or anything. I have thought about wood burning my designs on here before I, you know, do it, but I haven't tried it, so I don't want to, you know, mess something up. I just need to do it one day. I hope I didn't miss one. So what is y'all's favorite thing about fall? About the fall? Is it the colors? Is it the decorations? Is it the um I don't know, like the flavors? I guess flavors you would say because of like pumpkin spice and all that stuff. I'll tell y'all what my favorite part about fall is. And I know I'm a weirdo because it's still super hot, especially in Texas, but it's the clothes. I live for sweatshirts and cozy pajamas and things like that. It's my favorite thing in the world. So when I think fall, I think cozy pajamas and sweatshirts and things like that. That's what my favorite part about fall is. The weather, the colors, the smells, the holidays, the feeling, the events, the outfits, everything. I'm in love with fall. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I do get it. I don't know. I like my favorite part about fall is the clothes. Like, I don't know. Just the coziness. I don't like to be cold, but I like to be cozy and warm and, just that's my favorite part about fall. The summer, I don't like to be hot either. I don't like to be sweaty. I don't like to be, you know, sunburned. Is when I think of summer, I think of sunburns. I think of, just sweat, hot. It's just not a very nice time for me. But I do really enjoy, like when it's spring, when it's summer, like when it's spring and when it's fall, when it's not as hot. That's what I enjoy. Some of my lighter brown or tan color is kind of mixing into my brown, but that's okay because I'm going to go back through and I'm going to add a little bit of wood graining. I know it's already wood, but I kind of want to put a little bit of streaks in between, throughout. So I am letting my lighter color kind of go through my brown, and it kind of gives you that streaky look, which I will be adding more of. So I thought about doing like kind of like a stained wood effect, but I didn't know how it was going to work out with this blue background that I had to do. So it was just going to be a lot harder to get everything painted nicely. So I'm going to do it this way. There's so many ways to do it, to do what you need to do, and so many ways to get the effects that you want. You just have to work with what you have at the moment, which right now I didn't want to have to be worrying about my blue paint going on there in the right spots and everything, because I did want that blotchier blue look to it, so which is like the sky blue sort of effect, and that was more important to me than the wood grain. I wanted to focus more on the blue today. This part right here was supposed to be blue as well, so I'm going to go back in a little bit and paint that. sort of mixing the browns. But I'm kind of going through and wetting my paint, re-wetting my paint a little bit. And then I'll just kind of mix my two browns together in like a streaky way to make it look like sort of like a wood grain. And you can always go back in and add like a little bit of highlighting in there too with the different like maybe like a lighter brown or like an off-white color or something. Just I want to see how it dries first, and then I can go back in and add to it. I'm kind of just streaking it in there. I don't know if you guys can tell on the camera, but it's really just streaks, and I'm just kind of re-wetting my base paint a little bit just so that it has something to move, you know, move the paint with a little bit. So I'm just going through and just streaking it in there. I'm just trying to be careful not to put any like harsh ends on anything. Just kind of going through and kind of smoothing them out if I see any like harsh pieces. I kind of just want them all to kind of flow together. And there's some spots that are a little bit light. I just go through and add a little bit more darkness, and vice versa. Add a little bit more dark to the lighter spots. So just play with it as much as you want. I like to add a little bit of highlighting to this with a third color, and then I also go back in and add dark with black, just but not too much black. But wood always has like darker spots and things like that. So I like to add a lot of different color, colors to my wood. With my darker part here, I'm going back through with my dark. And I'm kind of going to do the same thing, but I'm going to do way less. Because I do want this outside part to be a little bit darker. So I'm going to do way less of the light. I'm kind of trying to smooth out my edges too as I go. Paint my edges a little bit, that way I don't have to go back. I always forget about my edges and then have to go back and either mix more paint or whatever, pour more paint out. So I'm trying not to forget to do that this time. I'm going to go back and add a little bit of this lighter, just a little bit throughout. And then I'll go back and smooth it out. Just a little. Kind of almost dry brushing it because I kind of let my other paint dry a little bit. And then I'm just kind of going back through and smoothing out my streaks that I made. Just a little. But kind of dry brushing them at the same time. And that's it for that part. Do that again over here. And I'm not even cleaning my brush, guys. I'm just kind of digging it. I'm just gonna I'm just kind of drying it. Well, I take out all of the paint off pretty much on my door hanger, and I'm just kind of dipping it back in, you know, both colors. So I keep going in with the two browns anyway. So I'm just kind of trying to keep it without, I don't want it to get muddy looking, but kind of with a dry brush basically. Try to take off all my paint on my door hanger, so I'm not dipping it too much. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna go back now and I'm gonna fill in that little spot that was supposed to be blue. I'll go ahead and fill that in right now. So I forgot about this part. This lighter blue is the Apple Barrel, what's it called? Cloudless. And it's just kind of very see-through, so I do like to go back in and, you know, add another color on top of it or whatever. So that's why I added the other blue to it. I love that color. It's one of my favorite blues. Yeah, it is. It's such a nice blue, but it's so see-through. One of my favorite light blues is this Bluebonnet Apple Barrel. I think it's such a pretty color, but it's a little bit dark for this. So I'm kind of just using it as like an accent. Just going through and adding a little bit of that dark, and then adding a little bit more of the Cloudless. Kind of just want to blend them in both together, sort of. And I don't mind if it looks blotchy, because I was kind of going for that blotchy blue color look. There we go. Blueberry Frost, but that one seems like it takes 1,000. Yeah. I have several like favorites, but I don't know, there's something about, I don't know if it's just Apple Barrel, but not even, because even the Deco Art colors sometimes they're super see-through, and I don't know what it is about them. I wish there was a brand that would just make good opaque colors. What am I doing? Looking for a gray. This is Slate Gray from Apple Barrel, and I'm gonna go ahead and base coat this right here, which is the base of my sunflower planter. But later on I want to go ahead and go in and add a little bit of silver to make it look like tin. So I want to go ahead and base coat it this color before I move on to something else. I probably should have base coated my flower and my pumpkin first, but it's okay. I feel like those are the last elements in my door hanger, and I want those to actually pop, so I'm kind of leaving them to the last. I try to move from the back forward when I'm painting, so I feel like the planter is in the back, and then next are going to be my leaves. Smooth it out a little bit. I feel like right here I missed a little bit of this brown. It should have been tan. I'm gonna go back through and fix it a little bit. Those are almost going to be covered up by the leaves anyway, but I just didn't want to forget about that part, so it doesn't have to be exactly perfect there, but add a little bit of this silver in here. So I want the effect of it being like a galvanized can. And I want to go back in and add a little bit of like maybe some rust or something. Something fun. I don't like using silver a lot because it always looks streaky. But in this case, I think it works. I think I want that streaky look. I'm going to use a little bit of raw sienna to add a little bit of rusty parts. Not too much. And I'm not even rinsing out my brush with the silver. I'm just kind of dry brushing it on some of the areas. So I'm going to go back through and take some of that off. I just want it a little bit. Just kind of dry brushing it on there. Kind of mixing in with my silver as I go. There we go. You'll see that? Just kind of dirtied it up a little, just so it's not so silver. Now let's go on with our greens. And for the green, I'm going to be using DecoArt Black Forest Green. Black Forest Green. Oh no, I lost you guys. Well, I was going to say, I'm surprised it hasn't kicked me out yet, but, well, glad I didn't say it. Spoke too soon, I guess, right? Anyway, this is Black Forest Green DecoArt, and I'm going to mix in a little bit of Christmas green apple barrel, because I want, you know me, I like dimension, so I want different colors of green. And then this Mossy Meadow from Folk Art. It's like a sort of well, mossy color, but it's very light, so I don't like to add a lot of it. Just a little tiny bit to lighten up those greens. But I do want dark leaves on here. So I love this deep forest green. Hello, Maria. I'm trying to make my green not be so blotchy. It's kind of going on there a little bit blotchy, but it's okay. Now I'm just dipping into my lighter green, my Christmas green, and I'm just going to go in and kind of blend them together. Both of my darker green and my Christmas green. I just want a little bit of dark, lighter on there. Just a mixture of both. Kind of just blending them together, but all over. There's not like a pattern that I'm going by or anything. It's just kind of blending both colors together. I'm going to go in with just the tip of my brush, and I'm kind of going to just add a little bit of that mossy green as well. Just a little bit goes a long way. I'm blending it in with my wet, darker green paint. Just to give them a little bit of a highlight, but not really blend in with anything. There's those. Okay. I'm going to use my, well, I'm going to leave these leaves to the end. There's a few leaves right here on the pumpkin, and I'm going to leave those to the end because those are like the very last thing. But I am going to go back through and add some green to these back here. The reason I'm not adding green to those is because I feel like I'm going to go over it with my orange and it's not going to look right. So I'll have to go back and retouch those anyway. So I think I'm going to leave those to the end. Orange is a very light color anyway, so I can cover over the orange if I need to. little bit of dark to the outside of my leaves. Oh, I forgot a leaf over here. Almost let me forget it. And one down here. I'm forgetting all the leaves. Good news, took mechanic for a ride and I was able to have him hear what was going on. Hopefully he can fix it. Yay, Michelle, that's awesome. I hope so too. I hope it's an easy, quick fix. You can get back rolling. Oh no, second week of it. Yeah, you need to get it fixed. It's so crippling to be without a car or having car problems and stuff because you don't realize how much you need your car until you need it. Some people live and work out of their car, so it's difficult. Me, I don't get out of my house very much, but I hate being without a vehicle even when I'm just here at home because I always end up needing it whenever I don't have it. I'm using my daughter's right now and I work 25 miles from home. Oh, well, at least you have your daughter, you know, nearby to where she can sort of, let you use her car for a little bit. But yeah, I hope you can get it fixed. That's a must. how did I start my business, Michelle? I actually have been, well, I had an Etsy page for a while now. It's been like 4 years maybe. And I kind of just went with it. Like, I started my TikTok account last year in, I think it was like in March or April, I don't know, last year sometime. And I kind of just started showing people what I do, you know, like what I paint here. And I kind of just started by just by doing little time lapses of me sitting here painting just like I am right now. And from there it kind of like my Etsy page was kind of linked to it, so people started kind of noticing. And so I started driving my traffic to my Etsy page that way. And it started getting a little bit busy, so I figured I was gonna go ahead and start an actual business. So I had to go and register my business, and just kind of it went from there. You know, I started my Facebook page and started growing my following, and of course my business kind of took off that way, little at a time. Just it's it hasn't been like super busy, but it's been growing steadily. And I had to kind of just be on social media a lot, and um, just pretty much social media has helped me out a lot, as far as my business has gone and grown and things like that. So just being consistent with social media, you know, I kind of have to show up everywhere, and um, that's just that's what I've done. It's the only thing I've done. I mean, I'm very grateful for my followers and my, you know, people that watch and people that comment, people that, you know, just show up to my lives, even because I really don't know. Like, I haven't done anything out of what I normally do to, you know, to grow my business. I kind of just come on here and talk to you guys. So, but yeah, TikTok helped a lot. I don't know what it, you know, that's like the platform right now that's helping so many small businesses, you know, grow. And um, just because that's like the new thing, I guess. And it's helped out so many people. And so I jumped on it, you know, thanks to my husband. He's the one that really pushed me. I was very nervous and shy about, you know, showing, not really showing my work, but just kind of putting myself out there. I didn't like to show myself. And he was like, just show people what you do. And he's kind of the one that pushed me to, you know, to start making videos and things. And he actually helped me make like my very first TikTok videos and stuff, because I had no clue how to even do it. So I had never even pushed the play button on anything, you know. Never would I have thought, you know, that I was going to be going live on Facebook, things like that. Like, I was so shy about it. And he was like, just show people what you do, and that was it. And kind of got started that way. um I got a little bit more comfortable, you know, once I started doing Facebook lives and stuff. I got a little bit more comfortable with it. You know, you just got to push the button. That's it. And show people what you do, and people will start following you, and people will start asking where they can buy your stuff. And um, that's pretty much it. You know, people will be interested when they watch and see what you can do and what you do. And just be consistent in your posting. Facebook, you know, on Facebook, on Instagram. I've kind of let go of my Instagram. I had an Instagram page also with, you know, along with my Etsy page. All I had was an Instagram page, you know, but with my Instagram page, I never posted myself. So no one ever really knew who Little Maria's Crafts was, who was behind everything that was, being shown to them. It was always just my products. So I kind of learned that if you want people to know you, then you need to be out there and you need to post your face and just let people know who's behind the scenes. So I thought about going live on TikTok earlier. I thought about doing a live on there because I've never done a live on my TikTok page. And I do have over 5,000 followers now on TikTok. So I was thinking about doing like a live on there and just, do the same thing I do here on Facebook and on YouTube, and just paint. Talk to the people there. But it still kind of intimidates me to, just to think about how many people are on there, and it's like not everyone that follows me here on Facebook follows me there too. So it's almost brand new people that I'm going to be having to talk to and stuff, and it kind of scares me a little bit. But I think I am going to end up doing it one of these days. I need to do it. Hello, Cindy. How are you? Oh, thank you, Cindy. Yeah, I love that I have all those followers on there, but it's a little bit intimidating at the same time. But I do want to do like a live on there one day. I also want to do like an Instagram live because I've never gone live on Instagram either, and I've been on Instagram forever. Oh, thank you. Hoping to start back soon next week. I have one paint party, so I will have lots of downtime. Cool. I know, Marie, we haven't seen you live in a while. It's okay. I mean, lives aren't for everyone, I guess, but I like to watch people paint, and I like to just talk to you guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Marie. Yes, I've grown so much, and it's kind of surreal to me, even on here on Facebook, I've got about 1,300 or 1,350 followers, and I'm like, what? Like it's kind of crazy to me. Like I don't know how that happened, and I love it. I love it. I'm so grateful for everyone, because I mean, last year I would have never like even imagined this at all. Like I would have never imagined this. Hey Erica, how are you? I'm grateful for all my friends, everyone that comes over here to my page and just like supports and just watches me, and that helps me out so much. Like not even just like I don't know what I'm trying to say. Like it helps me out like mentally, like that you guys come and support me. Like it just kind of helps kind of get me out of that funk, because some days I'm like, you know what? I don't even feel like going live. I don't feel like it's helping anyone. I don't feel like I want to do this anymore, but then like when I do come on here, like it helps me, kind of get out of that little funk, and I'm like, I missed my people. I miss my friends, and I miss coming on here and talking to you guys. So for sure, I love it. It was hard at first though, because I am very awkward when it comes to talking to people, and I'm very hard on myself, I think, and so it's helped me a lot to just go live on here and have all your support and everyone just coming to, to watch me paint, and watch something that I love to do. But you've grown so much and I'm so happy for you, boo. It strengthens the connection to each other, but it also gives you a mental boost. Oh, yes, it does. It does give me a big mental boost, cuz like I said, I never thought anybody would want to come see me, paint. And yes, Michelle, I'm shy. I'm very shy. Like, if you see me in person, I probably won't go up to you to talk to you. And that's the hardest part about me doing this, because people, kind of expect for me to have like paint parties and be out there, and or even not just paint parties, but like craft shows and things. And I can't do it. I freeze up. I need somebody to kind of like help push me along, and tell me I can do it. So yes, I'm very shy, when it comes to being around people and stuff. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I need to make, myself like not be so shy and scared, and just put myself out there. But I will. I will. I'm a big girl and I can do it, but it's going to take me a little while. You don't have any paint parties on the books yet? I don't either. I don't either. Like I talk myself out of it. Like some days I want to like post it on my page, and then I talk myself out of it. I don't know why. I just do. I'm kind of afraid to do them. Do it. You can do it. If this wallflower introvert can do it, you can most definitely can too. I know, Marie. I need your help. I need your help. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Love to watch you paint. I'm watching while I cook dinner. Yum. I need to get back to painting live. Just been busy. Love watching you and other ladies. Thank you, Cindy. I love that you guys come and watch me. In a way, because it's so weird, because like, I'm self-taught, so a lot of the things that I do, I'm pretty sure I do them wrong, and I just kind of, have learned along the way how to do certain things, and that's how I do them, and I hate that you guys try to learn from me sometimes, because I'm like, gosh, I'm probably teaching it the whole wrong way. So I feel like I'm not a great teacher and I don't explain things correctly. So I'm like, all of you that watch me, to learn something, like, I hope you do learn, because I really feel like I'm not the greatest at teaching. Need me to fly to Texas, get one booked, and I'll come help. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I wish you could. I wish I could attend somebody's. I mean, not that I don't know how a paint party works. Like I know the way, what what's supposed to happen at a paint party and everything. I know how to do it. I don't know. I talk myself out of it a lot. I know it's awful, but I do. And yes, Maria, I wish you could come and just join me, and we could have so much fun. I know we could, but it's just so hard when your friends are out of state, My sister said she would come and help me. There's a little craft show here in my town, Christmas, and I told her that I sort of wanted to do it, and she said she would come help me. So I'm like, oh, that kind of makes me do it. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to push myself to do something. So I haven't signed up for it yet, but I haven't seen the sign-ups for it yet. So I've been looking, but I haven't seen it yet. So as soon as I do, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just sign up, just like do it, and hopefully I'll get it done, and just push myself to do it. I get it. I helped with a lot of CPR classes before I started running my own, and I know that course inside and out. I know. It's just doing the first one that, kind of terrifies me a little bit. I think once I do it, it'll be all right. But I don't know. I just got to get out of my little bubble. Got to get out of my head, is what it is. And doing lives, I know that's terrifying to a lot of people, but it doesn't really bother me a lot. And I think it's because the reason is because I can't really see y'all. If y'all were right here sitting in front of me, that would be a totally different scenario, I think. I really, really think that that's what it is. Oh, and by the way, I love painting pumpkins. That's another reason I love the fall, because painting pumpkins is so satisfying to me. I don't know why. It just is. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. My shading is fire. I just enjoy this so, so much. Like painting, and as I've gone through like this year that that I've started my business and I've started painting for others, more and more, like, painting live and everything, I feel like I have grown so much in my skills just because I have to push myself to learn new techniques and new things and do well for others, so I have to push myself. And before, I mean, yeah, I was painting for others, because I did, like I said, I did have my Etsy page, but I kind of just did the same stuff over and over. So like the same few signs that I had, you know listed, that was just all I did. And so once I started where I had to do my Facebook lives and everything, I try to do, I mean, I pretty much always do a new sign every week. Every time I paint live, I try to do a brand new door hanger. And so that's kind of helped me a lot because it's helped me expand what I know and what I do. So I like it. I enjoy it. I enjoy it so much. Just learning new things. My phone keeps telling me Erica Smith Wallace is watching. I haven't even counted, but it's a lot. That's so crazy how it tells you so many times. It was doing that to me yesterday too. Was it yesterday or this morning? No, yesterday. Last night on Erica's live, it kept doing that too. It's so weird how it just keeps telling you, like, if it's coming in and out, right? Well, hopefully I don't lose you guys again. It doesn't want you to forget I'm here. Nope, it doesn't. Erica, what are you cooking today? I know it's dinner time for a lot of you. Me, my husband works super late most of the time, so we don't ever have like a dinner time. So I don't cook a lot. It's just me and him. So every now and then when when he's about to get home or he knows he has like an hour, then he'll let me know. But for the most part, we'll just eat out or eat whatever it is that we have there in the fridge. I don't make dinner. Shrimp tacos, and it's Taco Tuesday. Okay, well, I don't like shrimp. I do like tacos. Taco Tuesday sounds great, actually. Pretty pumpkin. Trying to make sure I didn't forget any parts. Now for the sunflower. I feel like I should have had more brown right here, right? I don't know. I think I did. I was supposed to have more brown right here, but I'll go back in and add that later. We're going to worry about our sunflower right now. I'm going to go in with my Sun Bright Yellow, like always. You know that's my favorite yellow for coverage. And then I'll go back in and add some more brightness later. This yellow has the best coverage in any yellow paint that I've ever used. I don't know if any of you know of any other colors of any other yellows that have good coverage, let me know. But this is my favorite, and it's the Ceramcoat brand. I feel like that's like the best coverage in a yellow that I have, so far. And I've tried a lot of yellows. And I've also tried a brighter one from that same color line, and it does not work the same. So I don't know what it is about this one. So I always try to use this one to base coat, and then I'll go back in and add like anything brighter up on top. I can't wait to start painting Halloween stuff too, because painting Halloween stuff is not my favorite. It's not my favorite at all, and I'll tell y'all that right now. I don't know why. I just don't like spooky stuff and Halloween stuff. I mean, it's not spooky, but I like the cute Halloween stuff. I don't like the scary Halloween stuff. And I don't decorate really for Halloween. I don't know why, I just don't. I don't like spiders. But I do like the color scheme. I do like the purples and the lime greens and the bright colors. So I'm excited to start painting a little bit of Halloween stuff. Probably not a lot, but a little bit of it. And y'all know purple is one of my absolute favorite colors, so um, I don't use it a lot in any of my door hangers. So Halloween is my time to shine with the purple. Cracker Barrel breakfast for supper and a glass of wine. Yum. Cracker Barrel. I like. What do I like for breakfast there? Their pancakes. I like their pancakes. I like their What is it called? I know it's not the harvest nut. Those are the. Oh, that sounds good though. I'm trying. I'm getting hungry now. The harvest grain pancakes are the ones I get at IHOP, and those are my favorite. But there's some pancakes sort of like that at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel. Can't even say that word. And they're like the hash brown casserole. Yum. I'm getting hungry. And you know what? Maybe breakfast for dinner sounds like a great idea right now. I don't know why. That sounds good today. I'm sure my husband won't mind. He likes breakfast. He actually asked me for pancakes last night. I mean, it was pretty late. He said, "Can you make me some pancakes?" I said, "Are you crazy? It's late." So he might be okay for he might be okay for some breakfast for dinner today. No, that's okay, Michelle. You don't have to apologize, but that does sound good. You gave me a good idea. Okay, now that that's base coated, I'm gonna go back in and add a little bit of brown to some areas that I feel like needed brown. Like right here, I missed a little spot with the brown. And then I also missed right over here, I think. So I'll be adding a little bit of brown to it, which is not a big deal. And I need to remember and go do my edges. I always keep forgetting about my edges. So I need to do those in yellow still. Okay, so I'm gonna add some right in here, just a little bit. should probably get a smaller brush, but I'm just trying to be real careful. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do this one too. I'm not sure if that's even supposed to be brown, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Drink some of my darker in there. There we go. I'm also gonna add some little stems here, just a little bit. Let's see, starting. It's gonna have some little berries there. How do I do the time lapse video? So I have a third little, well, I use my iPad and my phone for my lives. My iPad is my front facing camera, and then I have my phone up on top so that you guys can see both. But I also have another small phone that's like an older phone, and it only goes on my like, it's just like one of those older phones that you don't use anymore. And so I always set it up right here, right next to me, with the time lapse, just with like your camera, like if you were doing a video of yourself, but there's like a time lapse feature, and I set it up right here, right next to me, so I can see it, and it can see what I'm doing as well. So I set it up at the same time. Or if I'm not recording, like if I'm not doing a live video, I can always set it up here on top on my tripod. And the same way, I just kind of set it to look down on my project. And that's it. You just set it on time lapse, and so it records every single thing that you're doing, just kind of on a really fast mode. And that's how I do them. And then I just upload them to TikTok. I've kind of tried to play around with a little bit of Instagram Reels. I can't understand a lot of it because I'm used to the way like you upload to TikTok, and it's a little bit different. So I kind of don't really mess with those a lot, but I'm trying. I'm trying to learn a little bit on those. It's not difficult, it's just different. So I'm used to the way that I upload to my TikTok, and so I kind of don't like it very much. But I have to learn. I have to learn all the things. So I've been trying. I've been trying to like experiment with it and everything. I do want to go live on there, and I don't know how to go live on not Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if the live feature is like where you do the what do you call it? Like where you do your stories and stuff. I don't know if that's where you do it. I don't know. I've never done it. So, but I do want to start doing lives on Instagram and on my TikTok. So we'll see. Hopefully, hopefully one of these days I'll get the courage to do it. Now I'm going to do my tag. You don't get those either, Marie? I don't know what it is. Like, it's just, it shouldn't be that difficult, but it always frustrates me, and I always leave my reel like halfway done because I don't like them. And then like I always like to do like my cover photo, like so that when you see the reel on your story, I mean on your feed, like the cover of it should look, to me it should, you know, have like a representation of what the video is. And I feel like, well, I don't know, I haven't learned if you can do it on there because my covers always look horrible. Like they you know, it's always the beginning of the video and it's always like the messiest part of the whole process, and you can't really tell what the reel is going to be about. So I don't like it. I don't like that part of it, so I don't mess with it very much. But thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys sprinkling, you know, showing me all the love and on your pages and everything. Like that's so awesome. There's so many of you guys that like post what I post, you know, or repost what I post on your pages, and I really appreciate that. Like sometimes it's like a video or even some of my door hangers and everything, like my pictures and things. I'm like, that's awesome. That lets other people, you know, around the world know about me, and you know, I don't like, it's so awesome when people do that, you know, because it helps out a lot. I'm trying to figure out a website for booking parties, and I have no idea what I am doing. I was looking at my website earlier, and I'm so proud of myself for it. Like it's not even like anything fancy or anything, but like I was just going through it earlier, and I was just like thinking to myself, like, a couple of months ago, like I didn't even have this, and I'm just so proud of myself for even like doing it. I still have no idea. Hi, Eileen. I still have no idea like what I'm doing with anything like that, like a website. Um as far as like for booking paint parties and things like that, like I just, my website, Michelle, is littlemariascrafts.com. Um yeah, as far as like for booking stuff, like I still don't know a lot, so I can't help you very much. I can help you set up a website, like your website, if you need to, but I mean, as far as like that, I have no clue. I want to get to the point where I know all about it. I'm so thankful for like my friends that helped me set up my website, like Erica, for example, helped me set up my website. Um, Another friend, Hannah, helped me set it up. I'm just so thankful. And then my sister has been helping me so much as well. I've been going, you know, we've both been going through and watermarking all my photos and everything. So I'm so thankful for her for as well for doing that for me, because I was feeling a little bit overwhelmed. Oh, thank you, Michelle. But I was like looking at it earlier. I was on there and I was like, I'm so proud of myself for even attempting to, you know, to have a website. Like, I don't know. like I said, it's just so surreal. That's what I'm looking into, how to create a visual calendar that makes it to where I have a set number of seats available. I'll have to look into that for you too. Like, I want to look into it for myself as well, obviously, but I'll have to look and see if there's maybe like an app, because I know there's apps like on Shopify, where I set up my website. There's different apps to do different things, and I can look into it and see if there's maybe something um, where we can set something like that up. I don't know. I'm sure there is. Oh, we're so advanced. No, we're not. We're not that much ahead. Trust me. It's you just have to, whatever you need, whatever you want in your life. If you want to start your business, then you just go for it. Like, you can't be scared about it. And I, for a while, like, this was my second job. Like, not my second job, but it was really just like a hobby. And for a long time, it was just a hobby. And I decided that I didn't want it to be a hobby. I wanted it to be, you know, what I did for, I wanted to do this for a living. I wanted this to be a business. And so I pushed myself to learn. Yeah, fake it till you make it, really. Like, you really do. Like, I mean, I really don't know a lot of everything, and it's just pretty much you learn as you go. Whatever it is that you need, you just, you go with it and go with the flow, and then you're going to have those setbacks, like me. For example, when my Etsy page got hacked, I really didn't know that anything like that could happen, and it did, and it threw me off so badly. But I mean, I picked myself back up, and I got a website, and I got my friends to help me out, when they could, and that was that. I have a website now. Yeah, flying by the seat of my pants. Yep, exactly. You just you just go with whatever life throws at you, and it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be, we're not always going to have everything just given to us and easy. So, some days maybe like super easy going, like all your customers are super nice, and all your customers are, are going with whatever you decide that you want to sell them. And then the next day you may have a difficult customer that's, not ever content with whatever you give them, and you may not give them exactly, what they were envisioning. And so you'll have those days too, but every day is going to be different. Every day is going to be a new challenge, and every day is going to be you're going to learn something different. Every single day you learn something new and different, and some days it's a good kind of learning, and some days it's like you kind of have to learn that. Learn new lessons. But I really have enjoyed, doing this, and um, starting my business and going into business, and even the stuff that's kind of scary and kind of not fun, like the behind the scenes, like for example, um, doing your taxes and things like that. Like, that's stuff that's not fun, but I actually have enjoyed learning about it and doing it. And, you know, it's just something that you have to do. And I think I just have enjoyed myself, having this as an actual business, and, being responsible for something, and, you know, having my orders on time, and having those deadlines. They sometimes, painting is fun, it's very fun, but when you have certain things that have to be, due on a certain date, that makes it not very fun, because life goes on, and some days you have life, and things happen, in your life that you really don't want to have to come back and paint, and you really don't want to have to, have that certain thing done by that certain date, but you have to, because that's a responsibility that you committed to, and so it's, you know, there's days that are fun, there's days that are not so fun, and there's, the in between days, and but every single day is like a learning experience, and I love it. I've loved it. I've loved every single step of it. So all I can say is just, I mean, just take everything as a learning experience, and even on the good days and on the bad days, you're going to have both. And some days you're going to have both things in one day. You're going to have the greatest moments, and to me the most rewarding days that I have is when, I have customers, come back to me and be like, "Oh my goodness, I really love this. I'm so thankful for you." Or, when I get a good review, but then there's days that I have bad reviews or not so great reviews. I've never had a really bad review, but I have had some not so great ones that kind of make me feel down and depressed, and that maybe I'm not doing as great as I should be or whatever, but it's never really been about my work. It's always been about something else, and I got to learn to take those too. Take the good times and the bad times. But this business is just always pretty rewarding. It's just it's just fun. My favorite part about, painting is the very end. Every single time that I paint something, like, I'm always in love with it at the end. At the beginning, it kind of may seem like a whole big mess, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed, and I'm trying to make it look as pretty as possible, but at the end, I always love what I do, and I always end up, yeah, you do. I can't control, how the person that receives this door hanger is going to feel that day. I mean, she may have had car issues all day, and then she receives her item, and then she's like, ah, that's not what I wanted, or that's not the color I wanted, or that's just, I can't control that. I can't control that. All I can do is give it my all and just hope that, whoever is at the receiving end loves it as much as I do, because I always pour myself into whatever I'm doing. And I try really hard not to send out a product that I wouldn't love to have on my own door. I always try really hard to, to give everyone everything I have. So, I mean, yeah, you just can't beat yourself up, and you can't get depressed every single time somebody tells you, "Well, I don't like it," or I don't feel like you did the greatest job ever, because that's always going to beat you up. That's going to make you feel horrible, and make you want to give up, and that's really not what you want to do. I don't know. Now I'm going in and adding the bright yellow to my sunflower. so it can pop. And I'll go back in and add a little bit of this, what is it called? Golden Sunset as well, because I do like to give it dimension. So I'll streak that in throughout after I add my bright yellow. I know you guys have seen me so many times paint sunflowers, so I don't need to explain the way I do those, I guess. Flowers are just my favorite. So anything that has a flower on it, you better bet that I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna try to paint it sometime. I guess you could say it's my signature because most of my door hangers are gonna include some sort of flower or you know, greenery or something. I just love them so much. That's why my logo has flowers even, because I wanted something that represented me, and I just love flowers, so I wanted that to be a part of my brand. Hello, Phyllis. Hi, Aunt Debbie. Oh. Well, hello there, everyone. Hello, Aunt Debbie. Hello to everyone watching. Deborah Watson is my aunt. Oh, okay. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Thank you guys for watching. Oh, and I lost you guys again. I keep losing you guys on my screen. I got a phone call, so it kicked me out on my screen. I'm adding some of the Golden Sunset throughout and kind of mixing it in with my bright yellow to give my petals some dimension. Just in case you've never seen the way I paint my sunflowers, that's how I do it. I like to add a few different colors to it to give it a little bit of variation. I have an appointment at 6:30, so I'll be watching the final photo. Okay, Marie. Sorry it's taking me so long to finish. I try not to go over 2 hours usually, but like this one had a lot of elements, so I knew it was going to be a long one. But I'm so thankful you're here and you were here with me. Thank you, Cindy. It's getting there. It's almost there. It's taking shape. We're in the final steps already. Cindy, this template is from Wallace House Designs. Yes, Michelle, thank you for chatting with me. I'm excited about that because a lot of the times when I go live and it's like I'm the only one talking, I always run out of things to say. I mean, not really run out of things to say, but it's hard to like come up with new things, you know, and I don't want to make my lives boring. So whenever I have somebody to chat with, I mean, it keeps things interesting and it keeps things going. Gives me a little bit something to talk about, you know. So I do appreciate that. Yes, this template is from Wallace House Designs. I'm in her template club, so I'm not sure if it's actually been released this month, but this was one of this month's new releases. So if it hasn't been released yet, it will be coming up soon. I need new fall templates. She releases new ones every week, so she's got a lot of beautiful ones. There's a few fall templates that I want as well that are on Etsy. I have them in my cart. I just haven't purchased them yet, but I belong to several template clubs and stuff, and so I always wait till the beginning of the month to see what I get, and then I pick a handful of them, and I make my templates out of it, and I'll try to cut them all out, you know, at once, so that I know more or less like my lives what I'm gonna do, and that's kind of how I do it. But there are a few that I don't belong to their template club, but I have seen them on Etsy that I want to get. So hopefully I'll be getting some of those soon, because I do want to paint a few others that I have seen around. I try to support other creators. I do make my own templates sometimes. Um, but it takes a lot of time to make your own, to draw something from scratch and then make your template and everything. So I don't do that often. I've been trying to go back and do my own templates that I already had. There was several of my own designs that like I've been painting my own things for I would say like 4 years, and then recently, about last year, is when I started like doing other people's templates. So like all of my templates, I'm trying to slowly just like upload them and everything to my website. But it's taken me a little while because, like I said, it takes a long time to actually make a template and get it to where it looks good enough for somebody else to follow it. It's one thing when it's my own template and it's like I'm the only one that has to follow the template and do it, because I can, if it's not exactly perfect, like I always know um like what I meant for it to be. But when it's somebody else that's going to paint your item, like you kind of want it to already be exactly the way it's supposed to be. So that's where it's taken me a little while to get all my templates drawn up exactly good to where everyone can follow what I wanted it to be. Yeah, I love her templates too. And I have so many templates. I mean, I've been in her template club for um, this whole year. So I have so many templates, that I haven't gotten to paint. Um, but I will eventually. Like I said, when I get my templates, I usually go through and I pick, you know, a handful of them that I do want to paint live or paint, new for my page and stuff. So, some of them make the cut and some of them don't, but I always have them there just in case I need to go back to them and stuff. And every now and then I'm like, when I paint everything that I've already cut out and everything, I'm like, you know what? Like, I need a new template. So I go back and I go and look through the previous months, and sometimes I still, go back and get templates from there, that I, kind of skipped over or whatever. I'll go back and look, or sometimes I'm looking for something in particular, and I have it there from one of the previous months, so it makes it nice to be in those template clubs. Okay, there's that one. Okay. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Any elements? Well, looks like I pretty much have everything done. I didn't realize Etsy had templates. Thanks. I just went in and wow. Oh yeah. Just type in templates or fall templates or whatever you're looking for. Door hanger templates, and it'll have, I mean, a lot of these creators, you know, they post them on their on Etsy pages and things like that. So you can find a lot. Between Erica, Tamara, and Etsy, I have a good selection. Oh yeah. I'm not in Southern Adornments Template Club. I buy every now and then. I will buy from their templates, um, but I'm very picky with my templates. So a lot of them, of course, I get them from Erica, just because I love the florals, and Erica does a lot of florals. So I'm just picky with what I purchase usually. And Tamara does have a few florals, and I do buy from Southern Adornments every now and then, but I haven't joined their template club yet, just because not everything that they have there is my taste, really. I mean, nothing against them. I just they're not what I normally typically like to paint, so I don't join the template club. Like I said, I just purchase every now and then whenever I do find one that I really like. Oh, I forgot about my berries. Let me go ahead and do the berries real quick before I forget about them. Pick. Mm. Yeah, I'll do this one. Hopefully it's not too dark. Cranberry. It's called Cranberry Wine. I love this color. We'll add a little bit of lighter as well. I'm going to add a little bit of this razzleberry as well, just on top with my wet paint. I'm just going to sort of kind of highlight them a little. There we go. I'm trying to sort of be careful, like not to get out of my lines too much, but you know, it's not perfect. It's wood. It's supposed to be wood anyway, but I wanted to go ahead and go through and add a few little lines in throughout here. I like to do that on my wood grain. So here's a little bit lines throughout. Okay. And I kind of want to do that on this part as well. I feel like my paint marker is kind of dying on me though. I need to get a new one. Okay, there's that one. My paint's kind of still a little bit wet, so it's making my marker skip just a little bit. Thank you so much, Cindy. I'm going to do a little bit of white. There we go. Just a little bit on the pumpkin. A little bit on my leaves here. Just a tiny bit on my berries. And I do want to add a little bit to my sky. Alright. I think we're done. I believe we're done. What do y'all think? Y'all like it? I like it. Well, thank you guys so much for being here again. I'm so thankful for you guys for spending all this time with me. I know it was a long one, but thank you guys again for joining me. Thank you, and thank you for sharing. Thank you for all the love, and I'll see you guys next week. Thank you. Bye.